Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of August 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general for your month, so simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. But as well, don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm rolling with it is what I'm hearing. I feel like some Tauruses drawn to this reading are getting ready to up and leave a situation and move to bigger and better. Calmer waters, I feel they need to say. People rubbing you the wrong way in more than one situation for some, if not just one. We're going to begin by pulling some money and career messages to begin, and then we'll further speak upon your month with the Gold Foil Tarot. Money making is no problem. Money making is coming easily. Okay, you're manifesting all the meanwhile. And I feel like you're manifesting more than just money. Okay, my friend. I feel like you are saying bye to friends. You're making friends all the meanwhile. You're recognizing or remembering how bright your future is. The sun will be your best friend. Wow, that came off a bit corny. I do feel like there's a reminder for you, Taurus, in the month of August. Everything's falling into place for you. I feel so golden, so lit up in your energy. I want to be more of who I'm meant to be in this lifetime, feeling very driven, feeling very goal-oriented, feeling so satisfied when you make a significant amount of money, or you see that paycheck come in, or you just simply see your savings building up. Whatever you had to spend in the previous month or two, or recently in general for a financial investment, it's coming back to you. Don't stress it, okay? Yeah, I'm going to take this one. They want one more. Could feel like a bit of an all over the place kind of month, a lot of migrating, balancing out opportunities for some. A money making machine is what I'm getting. I feel like you're being pushed to recognize where you would have felt stuck, okay, or to remember that. Money blocks were once an issue, but not anymore. I do feel like you're recognizing where you are meant to succeed most. A level of permanent, okay, let me reword that. Keywording. A permanent situation is taking a highlight more so than a temporary one, okay? Busy, busy, busy. Love it. Yeah, the life purpose card. So we're beginning with gift, talking about giving and receiving, sudden windfall, generosity. People will be gifting you money, items. You may be thinking about past gifts. I do feel like we're tying something up with a bow so you can move towards the new. Financial support being quite relevant, as I feel like there are surprises at work, okay? There are unexpected difficulties, but it just reminds you of why things are meant to change moving forward in a bigger way. You could be thinking about a past vacation or an upcoming one. You could be more so pushed to think about the world being your oyster, all right? We're not going to be held back, right? Don't think you can walk all over a Taurus just because they're chill, for the most part. All right, allow myself to recognize who's got my back and who doesn't. That's going to take a focus. I feel like in July as well, all right? There could be a situation where there's a lot of abrupt behavior or noise, or both, or just chaotic energy. Immaturity will rub you the wrong way. It's a sign of your growth and how much you've overcome. I just feel like you need to listen to spirit as they guide you away from certain conversations, people, and when not to do something at work, okay? Or when to avoid, okay, doing a reading if you're a reader, or just working on your business in that moment. It'll get done when it's meant to, okay? Follow the rules is what I'm hearing. You may be enforcing rules even if you're not in a managerial position, but I feel like a secret stash is coming into play. You're saving for your future, okay? I do feel like there's another financial investment on the horizon that's going to help you get around, okay? Mode of transportation potentially. But okay, a lot of talking. You can get that vibe already. Saving pennies. I feel like you're remembering that every penny counts. You could literally be saving physical change. But if you don't want it, give it to me, okay? But hidden potential taking place, the unknown being relevant for your work in one way, shape, or form, even when it comes to your financial future. Ooh, I just heard millionaire in the making. Millionaire in the making. But I do feel like there are small increases throughout the month and some big ones. A nugget of gold is how you're being viewed. One wise individual with the knowledge of spirit, but just the ability to guide, the ability to lead, but at times choosing to just accept that you're not meant to lead in every situation, right? Or not to the fullest extent. You're getting an honest assessment. You're giving others honest assessments. It's a lot of honesty. Okay, and I feel like in another situation, especially business owners, entrepreneurs, your honesty coming into play and helping all the meanwhile. Thinking about a fresh start within your career. Thinking about a fresh start recently for some. Steady work. I feel like you have a busy schedule. Very focused. Very nose to the grind is what they're saying. Take a moment to breathe when you need to, because I feel like you will benefit from it all the meanwhile. Take a nap, okay? Take a nap. The next chapter of your situation, your life in general, will entail a good amount of rest in little spurts, but also very much in the beginning for healing. But I do feel like your money skills are taking a focus, all right? Your skills within a job or even within your business or both. People are amazed. People are impressed. I feel like your looks are also showing off a bit. You could be spiritually messed with a little bit, all right? It's maybe a struggle to speak at certain points, but what you speak is impressive. People like your slip-ups. People like your awkwardness at times. People just like you. Even the haters. They may not admit it, but I feel like that's where the jealousy stems from, and also the success. But I do feel like you're seeing people for their face value, and okay, interesting. But seeing through their BS all the meanwhile, I just feel like you are very intuitive and spiritual, seeing right through what's not meant to be and just who doesn't have your back, all right? But a self-made success is how I'm feeling about you, regardless of what you choose to do for work moving forward and in general. Fame taking a focus. If you're online, spiritual success for you. Interesting. Or just success in general. Self-made fame for Taurus. Exposure coming to be. Word of mouth. People wanting to know how you do what you do, but also wanting you. Okay? More than one way. Your reputation. Taking a focus for the better, okay, and for the worse in some, for some, but I feel like for the most, for the better. Okay, I just got a random message. Bear with me. Your life purpose taking a focus more than money, right? Fulfillment work, spiritual work once again for some, helping other people, spiritual wealth. You're going to find that your spirituality increases in the month of August, but it is going to increase more so moving forward. Counselor, I feel like you're pep talking people, convincing them that they got it going on, convincing somebody not to quit. Okay, that'll happen once. Being guided divinely, your path taking a focus. Let's pull some tarot. Bear with me as I struggle. Keywording. I just was pushed to make a kind of a smug look. I feel like you're a little bit judgmental throughout the month, but just this vibe when like you almost don't need to speak to respond to people, where it's like, yeah, I know I'm doing well. Yep, I know I'm great. I know you admire me or a little bit jealous. When you rub somebody the wrong way, don't apologize, okay? I feel like it'll all brush over, and it may just make things worse if you try to bring it up in that sense. Interesting. We have the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. I'm pulling 3 before I speak upon them. I feel like you're quite balanced within your masculine and feminine side throughout the month, regardless of whether you're a male or female. But with the High Priestess, yeah, it's a spiritual month. It's a very secretive vibe about you at times, and about a situation where you're not sure who you can trust fully, or you know, and therefore you're keeping to oneself, not sharing all that you once did, all right? Okay, for some, religion will take a focus, but I really feel like initials coming into play, zodiac signs being spoken about, a lot of options, a lot of choices. You are guided to make a change in the future that you know is meant for you and only you. People will get over it if they have something negative to say about it. I feel honored to be in the presence of Taurus. Wow. I feel like you're gaining a level of justice, okay? And it's leaving you feeling very passionate. Don't expect to be overly feisty throughout the month, even if you were in the previous months, because I feel like there's just a mellow sort of, I can't over exude, over force it, or overshare kind of vibe about you. All right, and people will like the calmness about you. You may even find that being guided to this reading of healing energy, whether it comes into play for your work or not. And you're going to recognize that. Do you see how slowly as I'm still speaking, I'm pushing these back up? You're being pushed to remember that your independence is why you're succeeding so greatly. Okay, watch the numbers increase, watch the savings increase, watch Taurus, and you will be impressed. I just feel like what you develop, what you create, leaves you with more options than you can even imagine. Okay, people want more. People want more. Don't question what you've changed in the past, because I feel like it's, or what you're about to change, because I feel like it's all meant to be. All right, you may have heavy Virgo in your chart, but I just feel as if there's moments in the month where you get to acquire more knowledge, more clarity on your spiritual path and your path in general when you're alone. Okay, not a ton of alone time, or it could feel very split, but I feel like you're a star guiding other stars, okay, in the making. Again, millionaire in the making. It's coming through for a reason. With the Seven of Pentacles, I just feel like you're putting in the necessary work, even when you don't want to, and it paying off, okay? Better than once upon a time, right? Better than in the past. But I do feel like you're a manifesting machine, and it's paying off for you in the long run, okay? Manifestations building upon other manifestations, showing people how it's done all the meanwhile. Not surprised to see this here. Planning for getting ready for a leap of faith. Embrace the nice weather. I feel like it'll help you with quality work, okay? And just your vibe in general, your energy, your vibe, your peaceful way about you at certain points, it's what will help other people, okay? But it's also just, it's gaining a level of respect and success for your work, all right? People will gift you money at certain points in the month. I do feel like there's a feisty behavior about you at certain points when it comes to financial investment, like where you're living, okay, residential situation. But also with the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, use your discernment, right, when it comes to when to act, when to speak up, what to do, how to move forward to make the best until the best. You're transforming through it, even if you don't think so. But it's gonna, once when the time comes, you'll do what's right for Taurus, period. I'm being drawn to this, that's why I love this deck, this sort of spiraling sun imagery here, the rays of sun, and I feel like that's speaking upon your vibe, your glow, your high vibration, but the feeling that you don't need to overdo it all the meanwhile, all right? We're gonna cut out a situation for you, or with you, and that'll feel so gratifying. But there is a bittersweet ending on the horizon for you, okay, or at the end of this month, and you'll recognize more so at that point, yeah, it's bittersweet, but you don't fit in all the meanwhile, all right? And it doesn't mean that things are going to be like the past. What else do we have for Taurus? The world, yeah, your world is changing and you're manifesting a lot of it. Feeling quite vulnerable at certain points of the month. But there's also just a random focus on people's physical attraction to you. They're saying not to other people as much, maybe slightly, but I feel like people are very attracted to you, all right? Being very enamored. And I just feel like people are complimenting you left and right. People are even complimenting you on your nature, your way of being a good soul, being strong and wise and just gentle all the meanwhile. Your angelic presence will be quite magnificent. Succeed more in the future, okay? Interesting. The Chariot, because I feel like there's a center focus on your motivation, on how you conquer, how you do what you do. The passion that lies within you will feel quite bold at certain points. Spirit will speak through you, will act through you, or one or the other at certain points in the month. And that's just meant to be, whether it bothers you or not, some of which it helps with your work. Yeah, a passionate fresh start for you moving forward, but I do feel like you could be picking up on anxious energies. You could have anxious energies around you, but you're being noticed. All right. You may feel the need to defend at certain points. You may feel the need to slow it down as a lot's coming towards you. But I feel like if you're a business owner, a lot of people coming towards you needing your services, what you're offering. But I do feel like you're being put on stage in a lot of ways. People want you for their business or for their company. If you're looking to acquire a job, you're succeeding with that quite easily. All right. At times you will expect the worst, but I feel like there's only so much you can do, right? Just try to make the best until the best. As I feel like there is so much celebration taking place. And I feel like you will be quite shocked as to how much you do bond with certain individuals. Okay? Not who they are per se, but how much. It'll teach something about yourself all the meanwhile, essentially a mirroring effect. As I feel like your knowledge, your wisdom in general will come into play. People just, jaws will drop. They'll be like, how did Taurus do that? How do they know that about me? Okay, you may have predictive nature. As I do feel like you're recognizing that your caring nature paired with your knowledge, wisdom, experience is going to lead you to an immense amount of success. High rising is what I'm hearing. A move of residence to be expected for some, travel, to say the very least, as I do feel like you're quite disappointed in other people, okay? Your heartbreak in the past with a living situation, with money, with work, however it ends up working for you, your business, let it go, let it flow. We have a brighter future for you to see unravel. But I just feel as if there's a bit of a stubborn way about you at certain points, but you know what you're doing. You're brave, you're bold, you're colorful. But again, not forcing it. There's wish fulfillment for you. You're celebrating a level of fulfillment, success, money intake, increase in inquiries is now what I'm getting, but also numbers. I just feel like the wheel is turning for you, Taurus. I almost said Virgo. And people are seeing your strength. You may have a strong Leo in your chart as well. Remember to watch the other placements within your chart, as I do feel like we're getting ready for an ending. We're putting in the hard work and seeing it pay off all the meanwhile. And your honesty taking center focus. Your voice taking center focus. People seeing you in a high honored light because you're you. Because you're not afraid to shine, to speak up, and to put in the hard work, okay? Because of your gifts, your skill sets, it's a month to be a Taurus, all right? But I do feel like you are slightly overworked. Let's finish this up by pulling from the small money and career deck for Taurus. Okay. This one's going to be in the center, a true leader, super success up here. Okay, very much spiritually guided super success, unexpected income. Yep, definitely pairing with the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Lasting impression. Taking charge. You want me to reverse these? Bear with me. There's that guidance coming into play. Next level success, hard work paying off. Beautiful. What else do we have? Confident success. This one's going down here. Savings increase on top of the Justice card and making a difference. Taurus is going to be an amazing month for you, as they're highlighting money moves for you in the right direction for you and only you, and potentially your loved ones. Again, it's a month to be you. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. Now go have yourself an amazing month, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Taurus.